This is a small selection of my plant collection. For the next 30 days, I'm going to talk to my plants for at least 5 minutes a day to see if this old wildtail actually makes a difference to my plants' growth. Take a good long look at my collection, because over the next 30 days we're going to see if there's actually any growth going on here. And to kick it all off, we're going to start our 30 days with my favourite, a cup of tea. So with my cup of tea, I grabbed a chair and pulled that up in front of my plants and spent some time debating what do I talk to my plants about first. It's kind of hard to know what to talk to them about, and it was feeling pretty awkward, like a first date, and I wasn't doing very well and they were judging me really hard in what I was supposed to be talking about, and I didn't know what to talk about. After a few minutes though, I managed to get a conversation going and we had a good natter. This was kind of the same for the first 5 days of talking to my plants, feeling a little bit awkward but getting there. Hitting day 10 felt like a special number to me in the start of this journey, so I made my cup of tea, went over to my plants, and I thought I'd play them some special music, being the Plantasia album. Due to copyright reasons, I can't play this whole soundtrack, but I'll tell you I was whistling away to my plants, trying to make sure they had the experience of a lifetime. Plantasia was an album composed specifically for plants to listen to because of the frequencies the songs were in. Over the next few days, I kept talking to my plants for at least 5 minutes a day. There was times like this where I nearly fell asleep remembering I didn't talk to my plants, so I head downstairs with a torch to make sure I still talk to them. Talking to my plants started to become a routine and something I did in early hours in the morning before I either went to work or to the allotment. On day 14, I started to notice a lot of growth spurts within my plants and new leaves that were popping up everywhere amongst them. Is this my talking therapy starting to work with them? Are they actually starting to grow because I'm talking to them for 5 minutes a day? Despite my own doubts, I carried on and powered through every single day, fitting it in my routine to talk to my plants. I did have another episode on day 19 where I almost forgot to talk to my plants for the day, so before I fell asleep I went downstairs with Jamie and talked to them. Day 20. With only 10 days to go until this little experiment is over, I thought I'd have a little bit of fun in finding a new way to talk to my plants. And what other place do you have good chit chat than other than a hairdresser's? So whilst giving the plants a trim, a look over for pests and a clean, I thought I'd give them the typical hairdresser chat. My plants left the hairdressers pretty happy with their haircut, and I think I did a pretty good job at giving them a good trim to make sure that they were in good form and shape for the next 10 days. As this little journey has been going on for some time now, I was really starting to get into the rhythm and groove of talking to my plants for 5 minutes a day and seeing noticeable results in new growth from my plants. I felt like we were having a really good connection and bond, so I showed them my favourite photography book as well. On day 25, I got a new IKEA cabinet and had to give all my plants a good new shuffle around. I felt like this was definitely a bonding experience as I was getting up and personal with my plants and talking to them quite deeply. On the lead up to the 30 days, these next 5 days were pretty normal, 5 minutes a day talking to my plants in my routine. This is it, day 30. All of the lead up and build up of talking to my plants has led to this very day. So I wanted to end this experiment with a bang. So let me bring my tea. Starting to ponder, what's going to happen after these 30 days when I don't talk to them so much? I wanted to have intimate last dates with my plants, so I set up my little dining table and had every single plant individually one by one and sat down for a 5-minute chat. We were talking about the past 30 days, what we've enjoyed, what we've hated, and I was really looking at over my plants and all of the new growth that has happened with each of them.
You might be one, you're already negative. 3 out of 4 of your
I have really enjoyed this experiment because it has made me sat down in front of my plants and really observe them, which I haven't done in a long time. So being able to observe them closely and watch their new growth has actually been a really nice, exciting journey.
Splendid.
So it's been a few days since I have stopped talking to my plants for 30 days for at least 5 minutes a day, just because I wanted to see if there was any more growth and impact since talking to my plants. And to be honest, since I've stopped talking to them, it kind of feels like we have a bit of a broke up, that they've put some boundaries in place to stop me talking to them. They've kind of muted my number or something to that degree, and I do miss talking to my plants. Do I think talking to your plants actually works? Does this actually really impact your plants' growth, health, etc.? To be completely honest, I don't know. I really don't know. I have seen so much growth in my plants, so much happy new growth. Like this anthurium here is growing absolutely crazy. I've seen lots of new leaves within the last month, but it's also been really hot and humid, so I don't know if that's actually the cause of my plants have been having this growth spurt, or whether it is actually to do with me. Since I have stopped talking to my plants, I've noticed my water queen leaf has kind of taken a bit of a tumble, which is really strange. So I don't know if that's a sign for it to be, why have you stopped talking to me, so I'm now going to plummet. If you think looking like an idiot and talking to your plants for 30 days actually has done something to my plants, then let me know down below in the comments, and let me know if you talk to your plants and what you talk to them about. If you want to see how to make moss poles work and how to water them, you can check out that video here, and I'll see you there. Goodbye, me lovers. Bye.